Good day everyone! Welcome to this course, Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan. Now, what is this course all about? Experiential in its approach, this course shall include pedagogical content and technological knowledge and skills in technology and livelihood education necessary in teaching and learning in the elementary level. Selected topics in home economics, industrial arts, agriculture, technology, and livelihood education shall form parts of the course. Appropriate teaching and assessment strategies, preparation of instructional materials, and resources shall be the focus of this course. For our first topic, let's talk about the basic knowledge and skills in ICT, agriculture, home economics, and industrial arts. Now, what is ICT? ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. It refers to the use of technology for communication and to process information. So, why is this course very important to be taught in school? It is because ICT skills are essential for many careers and are often looked for by potential employers. Remember that students are not studying just to graduate. We are preparing the students to be employed. Now, ICT is formed of several different components, including hardware. Hardware, it refers to computers, printers, and other physical technology devices. Next, we have software. Software, these are operating systems and programs installed on ICT hardware devices. These are used to create files such as spreadsheets, databases, presentations, and text-based documents. Just like this Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, and so on and so forth. Third, we have communication systems, just like telephone lines and wireless signals, which enable connections with other ICT users and the internet. Examples of communication systems are internet, we have public switch telephone network, intranet and extranet, television. Those are examples of communication systems. And the last component of ICT is the online data sharing platforms. For example, using a video calling application such as Skype, or sharing files on a cloud-based system. So, ani na sa last component na belong na to ang most visited websites, we have Facebook, YouTube, and others. Each of these components enables ICT users to view, save, edit, and share information. Now, what are ICT skills? The term ICT skills describes the abilities required to effectively use the ICT components previously mentioned. For example, the ability to switch on a computer, log in, and connect to the appropriate platforms and programs. And that's basic, Even if you know how to visit websites, pero kung dili ka kahibaw mo, switch on. Bisag pag switch on sa imong computer, then that will be useless. These are basics. Another example is using ICT hardware to scan, print, and copy documents. Next, using a digital camera to capture photographs or video footage. Next, editing images using computer software. Using popular software packages such as Microsoft Office to create, edit, and save documents. Using a search engine to find information, just like using Google and Bing. Next, browsing and posting on social media accounts such as Facebook. Ani anad ang kasagaran. Posting on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Another is using computers and the internet safely, for example, keeping personal information private and avoiding viruses, identity theft, and other online threats. Also, working knowledge of the languages used in coding and programming such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Lastly, sending and receiving information using data sharing applications and cloud storage systems. For example, the use of Google Drive or drop box. Again, those are the basic skills in ICT. Now, the question is, why are ICT skills important? As we all know, ICT usage is becoming increasingly prevalent in day-to-day life as people become progressively dependent on their digital devices. In the workplace, ICT is vital for the smooth running for many everyday tasks and has been adopted for many reasons. Now let's move on to the second key concept of this course: agriculture. Agriculture is the science or practice of farming, including cultivation of the soil for the growing of crops and the rearing of animals to provide food, wool, and other products. Every industry requires a specialized set of skills, and agriculture is no exception. These are the top skills they believe all professionals in agriculture should have for continued success. First is adaptability. This is a skill that is transferable from one place or industry to another. You need to be able to apply what you learn in the classroom to real-life situations on the ground, because that could be the difference between a successful and a failed crop. Adaptability is also necessary because both the way things are done in agriculture and what consumers want are continuously changing. Mag-utro-utro. That's why adaptability is very important. Next would be the interpersonal skills. Many jobs in agriculture require the ability to work with others. Okay, teamwork is very important. Being able to build coordination with all the people in the farming chain is critical to long-term success. Third would be the time management and organization skills. Being organized, okay, bisan gani, not just in agriculture, in other aspects or in other areas, diba? Being organized and able to manage your time well will mean that you can more easily deal with a complicated daily set of tasks across various products. Okay, for example, pohon sa inyong students, okay, remember that they are elementary students. They have to study for 8 to 5, for example. Okay, so you must use your time wisely so that they would have enough time for the activities. Next, we have accountability. Okay, being accountable means you're willing to take responsibility for your work and your actions. Holding yourself accountable shows you can be trusted. Remember that agriculture is not a joke. It goes along a process. So, you have to be sure in whatever you do, okay? And you must be responsible for whatever situations you may overcome. So those are the main skills needed in agriculture. Alright, now let's move on to the third key concept of this course, which is the home economics. Okay, so home economics and livelihood education. So in this key concept, it aims to expose students to varied activities that develop in them the skills of organization and systematic planning, the value of creativity, resourcefulness, industry, the desire for functionality, and concern for the environment. This key concept teaches students real-world skills such as how to cook, sew, time management, budgeting, and so on. This is a great help for students to be effective and productive in their day-to-day life. Here are 10 economic skills that kids need to know. First, we have cooking skills. Cooking may be the most notable of the essential home economic skills kids need to know. You don't want your kids or your students subsisting on fast food and microwave meals, do you? Plus, I don't think there's a mom out there who would argue against a night off from cooking. We can have those if we teach the kids to cook. The next skill is nutrition. Along with cooking comes the idea of teaching the kids proper nutrition. It's easy to casually discuss proper nutrition while you're teaching your kids to cook. In that way, students will be able to appreciate more the healthy foods rather than those unhealthy ones. The next skill would be menu planning. Meal planning is a tried and true time, sanity, and a money saver for me. Planning your meal doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend a lot of money to full stock your pantry. Okay, dili yun ana. Let's teach the kids how to make use of what's available. Okay, that's part of meal planning or menu planning. The fourth one is sewing. It is vital that kids, okay, as early as elementary years, have some basic sewing skills. But of course, it has to be done in a very strict supervision, okay, as we all know that they are still kids and they really need our guidance in the activities. Okay, basi matusok niya sila sa dagom. Okay, but again, that is a necessary skill when we talk about home economics. The fifth one is money management skills. All young people or even adults, okay, we need money management skills. As early as elementary, we have to teach the students how to manage their monies, how to save, okay, so that in the future they will not have a hard time on how to handle their expenses. The sixth one is laundry. Social paminaw no, pero manglabara da ito, okay? We must teach the kids how to laba. Okay? It doesn't mean nga bata pa sila, they are elementary, they must not be exposed to paglalaba. Okay, dili na siya mao nga concept. How will they know how to do laundry if they are not exposed to it? Okay, remember nga it's through practice nga maka-learn, ma-absorb sa students ang mga activities like this one. In doing so, elementary students doesn't have to make it in a perfect way. Okay, dili kinahanglan nga arang hinlua, arang humuta, okay? Just practicing it, just doing it, learning it, okay? It's a good start. Next, the seventh one is housekeeping. Keeping one's own house or home is very important. We just call this life skills. As we teach the students on how to do these life skills, I'm not sure if they'll do any of that in their homes, but one can hope, diba? Basin, okay? Okay, they already know. So, at least, diba? At least they know how. The eighth one is basic home maintenance. Okay? For me, this includes things such as rudimentary knowledge of, for example, mga simple plumbing. We have how to turn off the main water line and check the breaker box. It's not easy to teach kids these skills, but slowly, okay, in a process. The ninth skill is phone etiquette. This skill may seem outdated, particularly in today's world of email and texting, but it's still worth teaching. Kids must know how to properly receive calls. Okay, importante na siya. Kaya naayo bang bata nga when they receive calls, diretso siya, oh, ano man. Okay, so it's better to teach them that we have to greet first. Yes, good morning, or hello. Okay, hello. Mga simple beginnings. Very important na siya nga hibawan sa mga kids. The last one is the table etiquette, okay, or aka manners. Bisan o magkaon, okay, na sa table, we must let the kids know, okay, o unsay maayong pamatasan during eating or table etiquette. So those are the 10 skills that kids need to know in home economics. Alright, now we are in the last key concept of this course, which is the industrial arts. So what is industrial art? Okay, so industrial arts represent the study and practice of technical design, including furniture, automobiles, and toys. Now, how can you be a good industrial art teacher? Well, you have to follow or consider the following. First, you must be good with your hands. Okay? Dapat maayo ka mga mo't because you're going to deal with different objects, okay? Different things. Next, we have, you must be fanatical about problem solving. You must be a compulsive thinker. Sociable and easy to talk to. Patient and resourceful. Capable of motivating and inspiring students. Organized and careful about time management. Devoted to service and education. Thoughtful about interacting with people from diverse backgrounds, and qualified with a degree in an education-related field. That's why you have this course in your college years, para mahimo mong qualified in the future if you will be teaching this course or subject. Okay, now that ends our short discussion about the key concepts of edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan. Thank you for watching and listening. Hope you've learned. Goodbye!